Hello, Facebook. Hello, everyone. So I'm just going to move you ever so slightly there so I can see what on earth I'm doing. My screen is really massive, but even still, sometimes there's still things that gets in the way. How are you, everyone? How's everyone doing? Let me know. If you're watching on the replay, do hashtag replay because I'd love to, play along as if you're watching live. Um, Hi, Instagram. There's a lot of you that joins. Hi. Hello, Grace and the Stars Wax. Hello, Amanda Deeps. Hello, Bin Creating. Afternoon. Hello. Hello. So I'm just going to give it a hot minute for people to hop on. I did send an email out, and so if you're watching on the replay, if you're not on our email list, we send you out the full details of this going in. So definitely get on that. There is also, if you guys are new, and Sophie, if you're watching, can you drop the link to the 30-day Etsy plan? That'll be great. And what I'll do is I will pop it in the comments just while we're waiting for people to hop on, because I've noticed that a lot of beginners are joining us in the Facebook group and on YouTube and all that good stuff. So I am going to pop the free 30-day to a kick butt Etsy shop action plan in the comments below on the Facebook live stream, and Sophie, if you wouldn't mind dropping it in the Instagram comments as well. And then obviously when you download that, not only do you get that free gift, but you also get on our email list, so you know exactly when I'm going live and what we're going to be talking about, so you can be prepared, okay? So, how are you all doing this lovely Monday? Miss Harlow says, hi, Steph. Hello. Hello, Nicole. Hello, the Seconded It's store. I'm always really bad at reading out Instagram names because they're all one word, and I'm like, my brain struggles to separate the words that make sense versus the words that just don't make sense. Fruit Bowl Creations, hello. Alice Rose Howard, hello. It's Leanstagram. Oh, I like that. That's a really good name. Leanstagram. It's like there's a footballer, because my husband supports Southampton FC football club. So there's a footballer that used to play for the club called Danny Ings, and his Instagram name is Ingstagram. It's great. I really love it when people find a play on words. It's great. Some people are saying they can't hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? Because yeah, I think it's okay. If you refresh the stream, it should be okay. Mummy Me 2020 says hello. Been waiting on this day. Oh, waiting on this day. Amazing. Sounds fine for me. Okay, good. The Carmen Collection says, hey, the Carmen Collection. Let me know what you sell because that sounds amazing. So, I've got to catch up on Facebook comments. Vicky says, hi, I managed to catch a live. Yay. Hello. We do try and do this at a time where everybody can join, but sometimes it's quite hard because obviously we're all in different time zones. Hi, Eric, congratulations. I saw that you posted in the alumni group that you are an official 6-figure Etsy seller. How amazing is that? Well done. Can we all just give Eric some love because he reached the 6-figure mark last week. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Eric. That's fantastic. I love to read things like that from the alumni group because it literally makes my day. I absolutely love it. Hi, Rachel. Hello. Eric says, I have 90 minutes left on my last shift at my job before 7 weeks off during Christmas, so it is a great morning. Thank you. Oh, 7 weeks off. Is it really 7 weeks until Christmas? Is it really 7 weeks until Christmas? That is insane. But if you've been in the group for a while in our Facebook group, and if you're watching on YouTube on the replay, the link for that will be down below. But we've already done our 13-week Christmas prep. We finished that like 3-4 weeks ago, so you should have been watching along. And you can also go and watch the replays to that on Instagram, on IGTV, or in the Facebook group. So Sarah says, so good. Vicky says, congratulations, Eric. It was so good. It was so good. Elizabeth also says, congratulations as well. Loving it. So now that we've given it time for everyone to hop on, we're going to be going through 3 quick-fire Etsy tips. And the reason for this is that we all know that, especially during this busy period, that you're not going to be able to really kind of like dive deep into doing some serious in-depth strategies, right? So these are just three really quick things that you can do to help you and your shop make more, okay? Essentially, because that's what we're here for, right? Rainbow Headband says, hi Steph, joining from Coventry with COVID. Oh, bless you. I hope you get well soon. Oh dear, it seems like everyone's getting sick, especially with the cold weather. I guess that's not really helping either, but I hope you get well soon. Sending you massive amounts of love. So yeah, so 3 quick fire Etsy tips, okay? So the first one is don't auto renew. And I've gotten a couple of comments in the Facebook group asking, why should I not auto renew? And here's the thing. If you auto renew, you're not going to be given chance before Etsy like automatically whacks your listing back on again for another 4 months. You're not going to get chance to go through and really give that listing some love if it needs it. So, Etsy listings are on Etsy for 4 months, okay? And then what happens is if they don't sell or anything like that, what happens is that they go into the expired listings folder, which is actually a really great thing because it's like a ready-made folder for you to go in and see like a nice handy dandy list of all of the listings that need some love, that basically need you to go in and change the titles, tags, photos, whatever it takes for you to increase the conversion rate. And I mean, just a little sidestep is that especially if you are in the first 18 months of your handmade business journey, your business is going to be changing completely like every 4 months, right? But if you put your listings on auto renew, it's just going to go on through and go on through and go on through. And especially if you've got your shop sorted by newest first, every time they auto renew, it's going to put the old stuff, like with old pictures, old keywords, all that kind of stuff, back up to the top of your shop, right? So I highly recommend that you do not auto renew for that reason. Now, all it takes is actually, if you go into your Etsy listings, and I think I've actually got a video on this on my channel, but you can edit all of your listings in one go, and it's like literally 2 clicks and you can take all of your listings off of auto renew. So it's a really easy thing to do, but it just kind of gives you a chance to go through and, you know, edit the listings. And also, to be fair, it's going to save you some money. So it's 20 cents, right? So I'm just going to do like a very quick little calculation. So let's say you have like 40 listings that are on auto renew, right? So, you know, you're saving yourself $8, okay? Because what happens is that 9 times out of 10, you may go in and change the listings, and then you have to renew them again because they've auto renewed, and then you've gone back in and then you need to go and do it again. So you're saving yourself a little bit of money as well. You're spending your money in the most wisest way possible, which again, if you're in the first 18 months of your journey, you have to make sure that you're doing that, right? You have to make sure that you are, you know, reinvesting your profits, but back in the right place. And just having your listings on auto renew is not the best place to do it, right? Anthony says, what's the average conversion rate? We're not chatting about that today. That I have got loads of videos about that on my channel, but the average conversion rate sits between 1.5% to 5%. So it's a big bracket, depends on what you sell. If you're selling jewelry, it's kind of like 1 to 2%. If you're selling t-shirts, it's kind of like 1.5 to 2.2, let's round up to 2.5%. So really, if you're sitting anywhere between 1 and 5%, then you're doing fine. So I hope that gives you like a real big bracket, but it does really depend on what you sell, how saturated your market is, how niche you are, and all that good stuff. But if you're in the course, it's going to like explain how to like work out your bracket. So I've got you covered there. So first one is do not auto renew, guys. Do not auto renew. Vicky says making the auto renew listing change now. Yes, and it is something. And actually, When you go on to like to create a new listing, the box is automatically ticked. It's very sneaky. So go back in and change that. Anthony says, may I ask for gifts, the conversion rate? Again, it does depend on what gifts. Is it for teenage boys, teenage girls, children, men, women? What exactly is it that you sell? Yeah, it does really depend. But guys, if you're sat in the 1 to 5% range, you're doing fine. And let's be honest, if you can, get your conversion rate up by another 1% or even 0.5, you're making tons more orders. So honestly, don't worry about, I think a lot of people do sometimes, to be honest, obsess, especially over like the E-rank grades and all that kind of stuff. Don't. Because the fact of it is that, hey, if you realize that you're not sat in the right conversion rate bracket, yes, you can do something about it. But I firmly believe that actually you are sat where you need to be right now. If you doubled your conversion rate overnight, seriously, could you handle the amount of orders that came through? Chances are you can't. So don't honestly worry about conversion rate. But if you have any more conversion rate questions, I would highly recommend going to my YouTube channel, because I do have a load of videos over there. But I'm going to keep it to the quickfire Etsy tips for now, just because we've all got a limited amount of time, especially on a really busy Monday, right? Little Mint Print says, changing my auto renew now. Candle Magic, why not to do auto renew? If you watch the replay, I will explain why not to do it if you go back and re-watch it again when it comes up. Cherishable Good says, I joined late and missed why auto renew is bad. Will this video be saved? Yes, so go back on the replay. It will be posted on IGTV. We'll pop it on YouTube, and also it'll be in the Facebook group as well. So wherever you want to watch it, we got you covered. The Leather Store UK, is it worth renewing items manually? It's how it was done before and I still do it. Am I wasting my money? No. So basically, if that's why we say not to auto renew, right? Because it will not give you the chance to go back in and change things. So renewing items manually is fine, but only do it when you've made changes. Don't renew it every day like that. Like, I really hate it when Etsy coaches say renew your item like 2-3 times a day. That doesn't work. That actually damages your shop. Now, you want to only renew your item when you're listing something new, or you've made significant changes to something that wasn't selling before, right? Okay, so the second one, we should have a little sip of water because it's really warm in here. Like, the sun has just come blaring in. It's really warm. Hi Megan, hello. So autoresponder messages. Now, we're not going to be talking about the star seller thing today. But what I have found actually is using autoresponder messages is a really good way to answer frequently asked questions. It is not a new thing that the quicker you respond to messages, the more chance you have at essentially trying to save the sale. And if you don't know what that means, when someone messages you, from the minute they send the message, it's like this little downward kind of hill of interest, if you like. People have really limited attention spans. So if they say to you, hey, can I have this delivered? Like, can I pay for a quick charge? So can I pay for a charge that enables my order to be made quicker, right? Let's just say that is a common question that you get. If they send the message and you respond like 24 hours later, if you respond, chances are they've probably gone off and found something else to buy, especially if it's like a gift and it's for like Auntie June next week, right? So what I would recommend you do is to actually use autoresponder messages. And if you go onto your messages and then you go onto the top right hand corner, you can find where to do this. I think as of recording this, you can only put it on, I think it's 5 days at a time. So you may have to keep going back in every 5 days. Yes, it's a little bit annoying, but it is definitely worth it, because what I would do is that I would wholeheartedly recommend putting some frequently asked questions in the autoresponder. And just put something like, hey, thank you so much for your message. I do endeavour to get back to you within 24 to 48 hours, right? Whatever. And just say, below are some of the frequently asked questions that I get asked all the time. And let's say that you manage to like answer 50% of people's questions that message you. That's great. That's actually going to increase your conversion rate, right? So I would definitely recommend giving them a go. It's not going to harm anything for you, right? Even if you just whack it on, answer some frequently asked questions, it's going to be a really good thing for you to do. So yeah, let me know. Are you guys using autoresponders? Because I didn't really use them all that much. And then recently I've tried them, and a lot of the time people will send a message and then go, oh, thank you so much. Like your like autoresponder answered my question. So I've just placed the order now. Thank you very much. It could be something as easy as, especially over Christmas, guys, the number one question you're going to get is, when it gets to like mid-December, will I get this in time for Christmas? So you can always pop your Christmas last posting dates in there. And B is, how long will it take to get to USA, New Zealand, Australia, depending on where you post it to, right? So it's just always handy to pop the frequently asked questions in there, because, let's be honest, the autoresponder is going to respond a heck of a lot faster than you ever can, right? And also as well, let's be real, over Christmas, we're gonna be busy. So using the autoresponder thing that Etsy gives you access to is just a super valuable way to save some sales. And I bet you bottom dollar that you will see your conversion rate rise. You will see orders rise when you start to use this feature. The leather store says, I'm a massive fan of autoresponders. It gave me my evenings and weekends back. Yes, Becky, that's a really good thing. It does give you your evenings and weekends back. And yeah, I mean, this whole star seller thing, we're not going to be getting into that, but it's just a great thing to use, right? Vicky says, my auto response seems to switch off. It does switch off. You can set it to like 24 hours, 48 hours, I think 3 days and 5 days. You'll have to confirm that. But it will switch itself off. I think it's really Etsy, in Etsy's mind, it's more for like if you are on vacation mode for like a weekend break. But you can just go and switch it back on again, which is exactly what I do. So yeah, autoresponders and don't auto renew. So on one hand, it's like, don't use one automatic feature, but use another one. So the third one is to use gift wrap as an easy upsell, right? So what I'm going to do is, before I get into this, I've actually made you guys a Pinterest board with something ridiculous like 522 cheap and easy Christmas gift wrap ideas. So I'm just going to pop that in the Facebook comments. Sophie, would you mind? Oh, Sophie says yes, it's a 5 days limit. Okay, so auto responder messages is a 5 day limit, but just go back on and put it on again, right? Sophie, would you mind popping the Pinterest board link? I'll send it to you in WhatsApp just to make it easy, but I've popped it in the Facebook comments. Oh, you've grabbed it. That's super easy. Well done, you. You're super quick. You're super efficient. So yeah, it's just full of like really cheap and easy Christmas gift wrap ideas. And let's be honest, using the Christmas gift wrap, you make profit on it. Believe me, guys, don't like charge £3 for Christmas gift wrap if it costs you £2.50 to do it. You're making profit on this, so use it as an upsell. You go into the back end, you upload a picture, you pop a tick box in, and then boom, Bob's your uncle, you have a ready-made upsell for you to do. And I'm looking at the Pinterest board now, and it could be something as easy as getting craft paper and putting some twine around it. Honestly, guys, it doesn't have to be a complicated thing, but the amount of people that I have spoken to that have increased their profits a lot by using the gift wrap option is amazing. Don't undervalue it. Yes, it's like £5 extra per transaction, but let's just say, for a hot minute, let's say that you sell 50 items over the Christmas period, times that by 5, that's £250 that you are missing out on extra if you are not using this Christmas gift wrap upsell option, right? So it is such an amazing thing to use. And even if you just want to do it at Christmas or you want to do it all the time, go and check out that Pinterest board because it will give you some really, really low maintenance ideas for Christmas gift wrap. And if you are horrific at gift wrap like me, I am the worst at wrapping presents. I used to just buy better quality boxes. So obviously I sell jewelry. So it used to come with like the bog standard box, which was like a really thin jewelry box. But for an extra £6.50, and that's how much I used to charge, and people used to pay it because they wanted something special for this gift they've just bought, right? Is that I used to buy like a really beautiful like velvet thick box, and people used to pay, and I used to make a really decent profit margin on those. So why the hell not? Why the hell not make some money on your Christmas gift wrap? It's just, honestly, it's just a really low maintenance way for you to make more money this Christmas season. And also as well, the same does go if you want to use the variations on your listings. You can definitely need to do this, guys. Go in and add an upsell or an add-on or something that will complement the purchase. It's no joke that 80% of people that buy from you can be tempted to upgrade their purchase. Why do you think there's always like cleaning cloths and candy bars and stuff like that at the checkout when you're going to pay for your items? Because they know that you're already in the queue, you're there holding the thing that you're going to buy, and you're probably queuing and you're bored and you're looking around and you're thinking, I need some gum, I'm going to pick up some gum. I'm thirsty, I'm going to pick up a drink. I'm hungry, I'm going to pick up a candy bar. There's a reason why they do it, so why can't you do it? Literally, it is such a low maintenance way to make some extra profit, right? The leather store, sorry, Becky, I keep reading out your Instagram name. Becky says we're getting a big increase in gift wrap requests. Yes, exactly. So just be like, why not just answer that question? Rather than getting them to message you and ask you and then potentially losing the sale, why not just poof, whack it on as an option and make some money on that as well, right? And also, guys, if you've got someone coming in to give you a hand, whether it's family members, friends, get them to do the gift wrap. That's exactly what I used to do. Is that I used to get my employees to do the gift wrap, which was really funny because I could not do it, and I was trying to train them how to do it, and they were like, "Steph, I know how to gift wrap. Clearly, you don't. I'm just gonna do it for you." And then that's when I did the switch to the nice boxes, because it was just, we were getting so many sales, it just got to the point where you couldn't sit there for even like 3 or 4 minutes, and we timed it, and that's how long it took us. We couldn't afford to literally sit there and wrap a jewelry item, so we just upgraded the box, and it was like we were making so many orders at that point that it was like we have to save time. But especially in the beginning, go and have a look at that Pinterest board, guys. I'm going to pop the link in the comments again, because it's going to give you some really good ideas, and you will make profit on it, especially over Christmas, And as Becky just said, like, she's getting a lot of gift wrap requests, so definitely worth it, definitely. Anthony says it really works. I do this. Yes, exactly. Honestly, it does work. So, shall we review? Okay. Mummy Me 2020 says we can't click the link. If you copy and paste the actual like text, you can do it that way. Alternatively, it is in my Instagram link in bio, because we have popped it in there so that you guys always have access to it. So if you go into my link in bio, it will pop up. Oh, I just hit the mic, in a drop down menu. Then you should be able to see it really, really quickly. So yes. Let's review. So don't auto renew, because it means that you can't go back in and change and edit and do all the things that you need to do, especially in the first year to 18 months of your business, okay? And it's gonna save you money, because you know, if you're gonna auto renew and then go in and renew it later when you make changes, you're kind of doubling up on your workload and your expenditure. Number 2 is use autoresponder messages, because this helps manage customers' expectations, and it can give answers to frequently asked questions really, really quickly. And the third one is use gift wrap as an easy upsell. Now, guys, these are quick fire tips. So these are all things that you can do today. You can implement these today, or at least in the next 48 hours, and start to see an increase in sales and profit made. Okay, these are 100% things that we've tried, tested in our own shops, in our student shops, and it has worked. But if you want more in-depth tips, definitely go to our YouTube. Well, we've got so much content for you. Go to our YouTube channel. We have free downloads for you. We even have a free masterclass, and we will pop that in the comments. Or if you're watching on Instagram, it'll be in the link in bio again. But yeah, there's so much free content out there, guys. So it's always worth, if you're sat there and you're having like a spare day, when you've got nothing on your to-do list, but you really want to make your business better, then just go and have a look on the YouTube channel. We've created playlists for you to make it super, super easy. And there's literally, I mean, guys, if you guys have been here a long time, I don't know how many hours of content there is. There's a lot of content. But if you go onto the YouTube channel, you will 100% see all of the content on there, right? And the podcast and all that good stuff as well. You can also rewatch back the lives. So yeah, if you want some quick fire tips, that's what this live has been all about. But if you want more in-depth tips, then definitely check that out. Right, so guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this live. If you have any questions or any comments that I've missed, don't forget to pop them in the Facebook group, especially if you're watching on Instagram. Again, link in bio, it will be in there. Guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this little live, and if you're watching the replay, do #replay, let me know, say hi, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye everyone. Oh, it's always the awkward moment when you're trying to end